Now, how might this movie connect to the theme of our movie marathon, Avengers Doomsday? We know that Sebastian Stan was announced as part of the cast of Avengers Doomsday, so Bucky Barnes will show up in that movie. Likely, it's just continuity of the Thunderbolts. In that movie, he's one of the leaders of the Thunderbolts / the New Avengers. So when Doomsday comes around, he's going to be leading one of the Avengers teams. They also reference that Captain America, Sam Wilson, has another team of Avengers. That's kind of interesting. That'll be part of Doomsday. But yeah, we'll definitely see Bucky Barnes leading the Avengers at the start of Doomsday at the very least. I doubt that Chris Evans is going to appear in Avengers Doomsday. At the end of Endgame, he returned all the Infinity Stones to the timeline, but then he did go back to some kind of an alternate timeline where he got to live his life with Peggy. Then he came back to our typical 616 timeline and returned the Captain America shield and gave it to Sam Wilson. Then we don't know what happened to him, whether he went back or just lived out his days in our universe, in our MCU. So that's kind of where we've left the character. He's not dead, but he's almost dead. I don't think we're going to see him in Avengers Doomsday. However, in the comics, there's a variant of Captain America who is a supporter and leader of Hydra. So in that timeline, he becomes the leader of Hydra and embodies those principles rather than the principles that we know him to embody here. So maybe there's a chance that they're writing a Captain Hydra little cameo thing that Chris Evans would want to do as Steve Rogers. If anything though, I don't think that would be in Avengers Doomsday. I think that could be in Avengers Secret Wars, which comes out the following year, so December 2027. Maybe we see Chris Evans return as Steve Rogers as a Captain Hydra in that movie, but I don't think that would be in Avengers Doomsday. So that's my review of Captain America, the First Avenger. What do you think of this movie? And how do you think it's going to connect to Avengers Doomsday? Make sure to let me know in the comments. Follow Movie Marathons HQ on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and also on Letterboxd, where I have listed the 5 versions of the movie marathon. There's my personal list that you can click on and you can follow. And if you're watching on your own timeline, you can see how I have arranged all the movies. Or if you want to watch the chronological order of the MCU or expanded MCU, or the release order of the MCU and expanded MCU, all 5 of those lists are on Letterboxd, so you can follow Movie Marathons HQ